Kick a little something for them cars that be bumping.
It isn't nothing like that. It isn't nothing like that good soul music. Now use it and let Jay prove it. Just lose it. With everything you do, just know she got your back, yo. And she'll even make you laugh show after show. She got the vibes that'll make you ride top down. And if you got a couple pounds, she'll be around. Justified madness.
What's happening, family? It's your girl, Yvette. It's Wednesday, May 20th, 2026, and welcome to the Way Back Wednesday edition of Justified Madness. I kick things off with music from the king of pop, Michael Jackson, and his 1982 hit, Wanna Be Startin' Somethin'. Major shout out to Jafar Jackson and the whole cast of the Michael movie and everybody who supported the movie. And major shout out to everyone who went back and streamed all of Michael's music, getting it back on the charts once again. Now, as of June 25th, it will be 17 years since Michael transitioned, but he lives on through his music, his message, and his family, y'all. He will never ever be forgotten, and he can never be replaced. Yeah, on that note, I got a little sound off, even though this isn't Sound Off Wednesday. Drake, Drizzle Pop. You can wear an imitation of MJ's glittery glove. You can compare yourself to MJ all you want, but you're a fake pop star who cosplays as a hip hop artist, and you are the opposite of everything Michael stood for. I said what I said. See, Michael was genuine, with true talent and a heart full of love. You, Drizzle Pop, are a calculating master manipulator, and you're not even smart about it. Michael sold millions of records worldwide because we genuinely love him and support him to this very day. You dominated the charts because you bought streams. You did the very thing that you keep accusing Kendrick of, even though there's not a lick of evidence that Kendrick ever did it. So, Drake, you and your Melted Ice album, your Hibbity Bibbity album, and your Bridesmaid Never a Bride album can fall all the way back. End of rant. Next, I'm switching gears from the King of Pop to a group who scored their first major hit with a remake of the Mexican folk song La Bamba. The song first became a popular song on the charts when it was recorded by Richie Valens back in 1958. Interestingly enough, Valens first released the song as the B-side of his hit record Donna. Now, if you are of a certain age, ask your grandparents or your parents what a B-side is. Anyway, La Bamba became a hit all over again in 1987 when Los Lobos recorded the cover of it for the soundtrack to the Richie Valens biopic by the same name, reaching a whole new generation of fans. Now, I remember it because I was just beginning to learn Spanish at the time, and it was so much fun learning the language through music. So shout out to Mrs. Rivera, my favorite Spanish teacher. Anyway, let's get into the song, shall we? This is Los Lobos with their rendition of La Bamba. You're rocking with your girl, Yvette, and this is the Way Back Wednesday edition of Justified Madness.
Yo no soy marinero, yo Yes, welcome to The Breakdown, your daily dose of the real, the ridiculous, and the radioactive. I am your host, Pink Diamond, the flyest miss that you never did see, broadcasting live from the DMV. Look, we gotta jump right into the absolute Bamaism happening at the top of the ticket today. So, y'all know Donald Dump Truck Trump sued the IRS because some contractor leaked his taxes, right? Well, he just dropped the lawsuit. But hold on. The settlement he got is wilder than a late night ride on the Green Line. The DOJ is settling up a $1.776 billion, yes, 1776, because he loves a theme, so-called anti-weaponization fund. Essentially, it's a taxpayer-funded GoFundMe slush fund for his homies. They say it's for victims of lawfare, which means if you got locked up for acting a fool at the Capitol on January 6th, you can literally apply for a government check and a formal apology. To unpack the madness, let's go to our roving reporter, Yvette. What is going on out there, girl?
Pink, I'm standing outside the Department of Justice, and let me tell you, the corruption is cranking today. This agreement literally says the U.S. government has no liability whatsoever if the money gets stolen, mismanaged, or lost to fraud. Pink, they're handing out $1.8 billion like party favors at a nightclub. I talked to a guy in a buffalo hat down here earlier who said he's applying so he can get reimbursed for the zip ties he bought. It is a complete circus.
A whole circus with no tent, Mo. Paying people back for trying to overthrow the government? This man, Dump Truck Trump, really said, sue the government, get a $1 billion piggy bank, and secure a lifetime ban on the IRS ever looking at my taxes again. If I tried that with my state taxes, the city would boot my car before I could finish my verse.
Oh, absolutely. But look on the bright side, Pink. Voters are apparently seeing through the magic trick. Moving to our second story. The polls are rolling in and the Democrats are continuing to absolutely overperform nationwide. Special election? Blue. Local districts? Blue. The likelihood of Dems taking back both the House and the Senate is looking better and better by the minute.
The red wave turned into a puddle, y'all. Turns out, when you tell everyday people that their tax dollars are going to pay the legal fees of guys who think a Tuesday afternoon is a great time to break windows at the Capitol, they actually go out and vote. The blue team is running up the score like the '88 Redskins.
Exactly. People are tired of the madness. But hey, before we sign off, I've got a little palate cleanser for us. A funny, good news story from the heartland. Have you ever heard of a town called Toadsuck, Arkansas?
Toadsuck? Girl, stop playing on my show. This sounds like a fake neighborhood in Virginia.
I promise, it's real. Toadsuck, Arkansas. Population, barely anything. Well, they just concluded their annual Toadsuck Days Festival. And this year, a local grandfather broke a 20-year record by training a toad named Sir Hopsalot to jump a staggering 6 feet to win the World Championship Toad Jump. The town celebrated by throwing a parade where the Grand Marshal was a literal amphibian wearing a tiny gold crown.
Now see, that is the kind of news I need. Sir Hopsalot out here securing the bag, earning his crown, legal and clean, and not a slush fund in sight. Shout out to the toad.
Shout out to Sir Hopsalot. Back to you in the studio, Pink.
Thank you, J1. That is our breakdown for today, folks. Keep your eyes on the ballot. Keep your wallets away from the DOJ slush fund and keep it locked right here. I'm Pink Diamond, and we are out.
Girl, you are to me all that a woman should be, and I dedicate my life to you always.
A love like yours is rare. It must have been sent from up above, and I know you'll stay this way for always. And we both know that our love will grow, and forever it will be you and me.
Ooh, you're like the sun, chasing all of the rain away. When you come around, you bring brighter days. You're the perfect one for me, and you forever will be. And I will love you so for always. Come with me, my sweet. Let's go make a family, and they will bring us joy for always.
Oh boy, I love you so. I can't find enough ways to let you know, but you can be sure I'm yours for always.
And we both know that our love will grow, and forever it will be you and me. Ooh, you're like the sun, chasing all of the rain away. When you come around, you bring brighter days. You're the perfect one for me, and you forever will be. And I will love you so for I will love you so for I will love you so I will love you so
We're taking it back to the old school. It's Way Back Wednesday on Justified Madness. It's the Way Back Wednesday edition of Justified Madness, and I'm your girl, Yvette. That was music from the one, the only Prince, with his 1982 hit, 1999. Man, we miss Prince so much. He will always be remembered as an icon. And even though many fans had a tendency to compare Prince and Michael Jackson in life, even sometimes painting them as rivals, the truth is they had nothing but respect for each other. They were both incredibly talented, and the world of music wouldn't be the same if either of them had not been a part of it. Rest in heaven, Prince Rogers Nelson and Michael Joseph Jackson. You are both forever loved. Quick programming note, the Indie Artist Saturday edition of Justified Madness drops at 11 p.m. Eastern Time this Saturday on YouTube at Justified Madness 31. Now, if you're part of my Patreon squad, you can catch it even earlier with bonus content over on my Patreon link, patreon.com/justifiedmadness Madness 31. Now, before I move on, I got to send major love and big shout outs to all my fam bam. Whether we're connected by blood or by love, y'all know I love you to life and I love you for real. Love and kisses going all the way to heaven to my big papa, my hubby Ellis, always loved, never ever forgotten. Major love to my official promo team, Team Yvette. You can follow them on Threads, Facebook, Instagram, and Blue Sky at Team Yvette. That's team like in football team, JWANYVETTE. And if you're over on the Tickety Talks, add 00 to the end of that. Team Yvette 00. And don't forget to follow me across the socials. I'm Justified Madness 31 almost everywhere, except Red Note, where I'm Yvette 1. That's my name and the number 1. And on the Tickety Talks, where I'm Justified Madness 7.0. And I am no longer on the hellscape formerly known as Twitter at all. Now, for early access to the podcast, including bonus content you won't hear anywhere else, early access to my music, my poetry, and other exclusive behind the scenes goodies, join my Patreon squad. Once again, it's patreon.com/justifiedmadness31. Now, before I move on, I got to send a birthday shout out to Thomas, who celebrated on yesterday. I hope you enjoyed your day to the fullest, and I hope this next year will be your best year yet. Shout outs to all my Mad Hatters, my Young Nation, my Patreon squad, my Threadies, my TikTok squad, my Xiao Hong Shu family, Queen Janine, Bunny, Ace, Rocco, Yvette, my son in love Shane, and last but never ever least, my daughter Jessie. She's the voice you hear at the top of the hour every Wednesday and Saturday night, right here on Justified Madness. Now, coming up next, I've got music from New Edition with their 1988 hit, If It Isn't Love. That's from their iconic album, N.E. Heartbreak, which was the first album to include DC's own Johnny Gill. Fun fact, Bobby Brown released his solo album Don't Be Cruel that same year. And yes, I still have both on vinyl, and I still play them both today like they're brand new. I'm an NE for lifer, y'all, and you know this. Shout out to all my NE for lifers, and a special shout out to Rob the Historian and Dawn Marie D. We're going to keep rocking it on out for our guys' New Edition. Then, on the other side of the commercial, I'm going to close out the regular episode with music from Morris Day and the Time from 1984. The song is called The Bird. Now, who remembers that dance? That dance and song were introduced in the movie Purple Rain. So, get ready to flap your wings, y'all, and let's have some fun. Now, if you're part of my Patreon squad, the party does not end there. I've got a bonus segment that includes a story time, and you might even hear me sing a cappella, y'all. So stick around. If you're not part of the squad already, click on over to patreon.com/justifiedmadness31 and join now. No obligation. You can follow absolutely free. Or if you choose to support, you can do so for as little as $1 a month. And if you join now, your first month is half off. So come on and vibe with me. You're rocking with your girl, Yvette, and this is the Way Back Wednesday edition of Justified Madness.
But you can see it in my eyes. So don't deny, I can't fool no one else. The truth is in the tears I cry. 'Cause if it isn't love, why do I feel this way? Why does she stay on my mind? And if it isn't love, why does it hurt so bad? Make me feel so sad inside. If it isn't love, I told her I'd never fall in love, but now I know better. How does it feel? I can't describe this feeling that came when I saw her last night. Oh, she got to me. I'll let you know the reason. I saw her with another guy. So if it isn't love, why do I feel this way? Why does she stay on my mind? And if it isn't love, why does it hurt so bad? Make me feel so sad inside. And if it isn't love, why do I feel this way? Why does she stay on my mind? And if it isn't love, why does it hurt so bad? Make me feel so sad inside. If it isn't love. Take me back. I made a big mistake. Won't you forgive me? Now I can feel it. She's never felt before. I really love her. What? It took my heart to shatter in 1,000 pieces before I ever drop my pride. Losing love, worrying about my image, really helped me realize if it isn't love, why do I feel this way? Why does she stay on my mind all the time? If it isn't love, why does it hurt so bad? Make me feel so sad inside. If it isn't love, why do I feel this way? Why does she stay on my mind? It's on my mind. Why does it hurt so bad? Does it hurt so bad inside?
Bruno Mars is back.
Guess who's back
The
again?
Romantic Tour, live across North America in 2026 with special guests. Sign up for pre-sale access at brunomars.com.
It's time to hop into the Justified Madness time machine. We're going back to the year 1984.
What time is that? I told got 10 seconds to get to the dance floor. And
rocking with your girl. I'm Yvette, and I'll see y'all again Saturday night at 11 p.m. Eastern Time when the Indie Artist Saturday edition of Justified Madness posts up on YouTube at Justified Madness 31. Or check into patreon.com/Justified Madness 31 at or after 3 p.m. Eastern Time for the new episode, plus bonus content you won't hear anywhere else. Love y'all. See you there.